your world. Anytime, anywhere, with amazing music and quality talk. Rave 91.7 FM. We define your every moment.
In the early 90s, that was the beginning. Mama had me, she was definitely smiling. Finally a boy, she was very, very happy. She prayed for others with the love of her life, yeah. She called me grace, she called me blessing. She looked into my eyes, called me love of her life. I wish I could go back and feel what she felt, but she goes on her knees and tell God what she felt, yeah. Joy, nothing but joy. Every other day she feels nothing but joy. Showers of blessing, God bless her plenty. Thank God for blessing, love of my life, yeah. Joy, nothing but joy. Every other day she feels nothing but joy. We didn't have much, but she loved me still. When she thank God for blessing, love of my life. When I was a little boy, mama told me, my boy, chase your dreams and keep believing, and the sky will be your beginning. When I was a little boy, mama told me, my boy, chase your dreams and keep believing, and your peak will be your beginning. When I was a little boy, mama told me, love will set you free. My boy, please believe it, cause this love is for real. When I was a little boy, mama told me, my boy, chase your dreams and keep believing, and the love will set you free. One time for my people where sabi, where they feel with the music, where they buy my CD. I say 2 times for the people where sabi, where they buy all the tickets, where they come for my shows. I say 3 times for the people where sabi, where they play my music, where they dance as on to. I say 4 times for my people where sabi, where they support the music, where they pray for me. I say joy, nothing but joy. Every other day you see nothing but joy. I pray God bless you, bless your family. Wish you what you wish me. God bless my people. Joy, nothing but joy. Every other day you see nothing but joy. I pray God bless you, bless all your family. Wish you what you wish me. God bless my people. When I was a little boy, mama told me, my boy, chase your dreams and keep believing, and the sky will be your beginning. When I was a little boy, mama told me, my boy, chase your dreams and keep believing, and your peak will be your beginning. When I was a little boy, mama told me, love will set you free. My boy, please believe it, cause this love is for real. When I was a little boy, mama told me, my boy, chase your dreams and keep believing, and the love will set you free. Yeah, yeah.
I can't eat all joy. For all the suffer we boys done face, we can't eat all joy. For all the days we them turn us down, we can't eat all joy. We can't eat all joy, yo. We can't eat all joy. Hey, I can't eat all joy, yo. I can't eat all joy. We can't eat all joy, yo. We can't eat all joy. You see me now? Everything turn around, everything can start there. So right now, me, I got no fear. You the feel me now? They hear my music all around. Isho Luani, Isho Luani, as you can see, everything done turn around. Now I can shout, as you can see, everything just turn around. Now I can shout, for all the hustle and hustle, I can't eat all joy. For all the suffer boys done this. We can't eat our joy. For all the days we then turn us down. We can't eat our joy. We can't eat our joy, yo. We can't eat our joy. I can't eat our joy, yo. I can't eat our joy. We can't eat our joy, yo. We can't eat our joy. Cool up, guys on the jump up. We thank God to get up in the condom. Boy, I see that they look as the thing does they do. See that they look as my money they do. I say see that they look as the thing does they do. See that they look as my money they do. As you can see, everything done turn around. Now I can shout, oh, oh, oh. As you can see, everything just turn around. Now I can shout, oh, 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 oh. For the hustle and hustle, I can't eat our joy. For all the suffer we boys done face. We can't eat our joy. For all the days we then turn us down. We can't eat our joy. We can't eat our joy, yo. We can't eat our joy. I can't eat our joy, yo. I can't eat our joy. We can't eat our joy, yo. We can't eat our joy.
We ain't even got a track on it. I got many blessings, I can brag on it. I've been through the fire, I can talk on it. And I heard it on the street, they think I love for me.
Oh, show Baba. Now Baba gonna make me turn my swag on. Them they bad to me anytime when the song's on. Them they see it like they shining, let me run come.
Now you see, say we there on the city. I don't think that any one of you can step to titty. I just wanna sing the song. Break it down, oh yeah, shake it to the gong, yeah.
Baba God don't bless us. Now why we they talk this matter, eh? Some people want to pull me down, I still they walk, eh?
No be say them say, no they do like say you know no. No be say them say, my brother.
Oh yeah, Joe for me, I do bear for long. And what is okay, I do bear for long. Oh yeah, go mole, I do bear for long. Like a Jones okay, if I start to talk.
The thing where I don't take my eyes, see we no going. My brother, we no going. If I start to count, the thing where my back on it don't do, we no going. My sister, we no going. If I start to talk, the thing where my back on it don't do, we no going. My sister, we no going. If I start to count all the blessings my back on it keep me, we no going. My brother, we no going. Oh yeah, throw your hands up in the air for me. If you feel it, sing along, sing the song for me. You can pop anything, lift the bill for me. When the sun comes on, know your job for me.
No follow them, they complain. Make you no forget, say Baba God day. Every day is a good day. Holiday from Monday to Sunday.
Oya kumole, oya gbesoke, oya patewo, show them problem no day. See my life today, blessings every day. And they shine so bright.
It they make them they wonder why we they so composed. Anything we do, we they in control. Anywhere we go, they won't follow. And anything we touch, we they turn to gold. Oh yeah, Joe for me, I do bear for long. And what is okay, I do bear for long. Oh yeah, go mole, I do bear for long. Like a Jones okay.
If I start to talk, the thing where I don't take my eyes, see we no going. My brother, we no going. If I start to count, the thing where my back on it don't do, we no going. My sister, we no going. If I start to talk, the thing where my back on it don't do, we no going. My sister, we no going. If I start to count all the blessings my bag only keep me, we no going. My brother, we no going. When my in a day, every day they say, friends they come and go, but you don't leave me alone. Wait till
got money locked up for days ready. Take the presidential seat, no campaigning. Even my girl, they flex like this zany. Girl, I try to beef you, boy, you can't pay me.
My money in a, my money in it all day. I dey give God the glory, but still they worry. I know get time for story. We be getting money all day. 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 Money in it all day. My money in it all day. I dey give God the glory. Chillin' in the Lambo. Enemies them blessing me as I know. No time to check time as I know. No time to see road and I jabo. Buyaka, oh, okay, boss. 21 salute to okay, boss. Wait, hustle don't pay. Hustle all the money rampage. Shazzy river, want to garrison. Want to saw me during your mom when you pay my call. Shazzy river, want ferry me tongue. Want to saw me the jaw. Sorry, a jaw call. My money in a, my money in a. My money in it all day. I dey give God the glory, but still they worry. I know get time for story. We be getting money all day. 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 Money in it all day. My money in it all day. I dey give God the glory. I want to sorry for money more capable. Want to be notorious with money more powerful. Money want pay more saving. Money want pay more lana. Money want pay sharing pay more lots of selfish shit. I don't do my money let's go away. I want to make it out my sorry wallet. If me gonna love me, I'm a jaya. And if you know call sorry, more like with the car. Money pay more carry. Go in my sorry. Timba the roll over a lot to me and my carry. Buyaka, oh, okay, boss. 21 salute to okay, boss. Wait, hustle don't pay. Hustle all the money rampage. My money in a.
Nowadays, they pay us for content. People want to hear me speak about concepts. To so many people I be God sent. Nothing nobody can do cause I'm wanted. Might spend a week in Johannes. Bird just splurge the swerve and heat bodies. That is just how we roll in our polish. How we eclipse them all with no malice. Used to be inside bus we would manage. Just brought a brand new car for my manage. Money in the lorry, rest in the trailer. The balance container. What more can I say, ma?
My money in a, my money in it all day. I dey give God the glory, but still they worry. I know get time for story. We be getting money all day. 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 Money in it all day. My money in it all day.
It's my radio, it's my life. It's my Rave 91.7 FM.
Getting you through the morning. The hits are here.
They wake me up.
One hit at a time.
Amazing music. Quality talk. 91.7 Rave.
All morning.
Defining the moment.
Napoli, Tate, Giali, Funa.
Check this out. Everything that rocks.
Rave FM 91.7. Amazing music. Quality talk.
I go Calabar, I see girls with a Pablo. He dash me body. I go Bola for Lagos. I call Loresi, say I don't want to go club. Where all the babies? Say me they call say I did club. I say she's if not, now me they sing song. I'm bad like King Kong. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar.
No nye piso bokegen. No agana wan say yembe eloska. Kaya moto yedi moto. Fumutu nika yedika. Koko fere citizen ashawo bastard. Abanaya. Why? Because I'm on the on some that I funk a skin. Amadanko. Let's go. Basitabaya. Yarina basitabaya.
I go Calabar, I see girls with like Pablo. He dash me body. I go Bola for Lagos. I call Loresi, say I don't want to go club. Where all the babies? Say me they call say I did club. I say she's if not, now me they sing song. I'm bad like King Kong. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar. He ain't Calabar. We making money. We making money. We making money this year. We making money this year. No matter how them do, things be better this year. What's up? My name is J1. They call me Obari. And you're listening to Rave 91.7 FM. Ushugbu. Bad go. Keep listening.
Hello, this is Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Hi, my name is Barbara from Brazil.
This is Roosevelt Ducelis from here in the United States.
This is Dr. Madeline Wright from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Hi, my name is Isenia Fagan.
Hello, this is Brittany from America.
I'm Daniel from Slovenia.
Hi, I'm Lucia Mimiaga from Mexico.
Hi, my name is Veronica. I'm from Hungary, which is...
Hi, I'm Ana Paula from Brazil.
This is Mark Fallow from Washington, D.C.
Hi, my name is Gigi from Thailand.
My name is So Young Min from South Korea.
Listen.
Keep listening.
Keep listening.
Keep listening.
Keep listening.
To Rave 91.7 FM radio.
Who are we? We are the ones who bring you breaking news stories as they happen. Who are we? We are your jukebox, playing you the latest of amazing music from our rich music database across genres. Who are we? We are the ones who deepen social conversations through our quality talk platforms. Who are we? We are the Rave Nation. Rave us. Rave 91.7 FM, defining every beat of your moment.
Maletala yo moni kindumba na yo. Songi Isefe na yo. Milangwa na yo. Ilopela mwanza. Omoni kusoba ndenge. Igoma na yo. Mbona nini okomi kopanza bagarde boye. Oh baby silo kumu na yo. Mbona kusoba na yo mokoye. Bizaleli ya mabe. Kimandia na yo mabe. Silisi banga da nyoso na kopeta matolo Omoni kolinga mibale bato Indumba na yo Koso na yo Ilefa lefa Olinga basa batu Imokinzo na yo Isele la mwata Indofi na yo
Small, small, my sister Life na jeje brother Don't fall in your hand Everywhere you go, you don't want to get jolly but you wanna see another man down. Now so Afroko Toku, your music don't cast for town. Them say you dey waka waka, talk, sabi, like say now only you, Mr. Prognoser, Mama talk, so plenty jealousy,
Tika likunya na zeya bali Mutema mabe Likundu na yo Sans esprit Ilobela mwanza Kotesa babi Korate babi Lizoba na yo Omoni bakwiti na yo Senga Bibunda Ofinga batu Omoni milangwa na yo Bikuluna na yo Bazua na yo Kimusenzi na yo Ngai na peki saki 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 yo Mama Mama sheri mama Kala nenge osopani Nikola buzoba na yomoko Kala nenge osopani Nikola buzoba na yomoko
The most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or touched. They are filled with the heart. With your favorite station, we bring you beautiful and exciting programs that keeps you going. Rave 91.7 FM. We define every beat of your moment.
There's no one who treats me better like you do. My baby, you treat me better, oh. Treat me better, oh.
I've never seen a woman like you. Don't want nobody but I want to. Baby, you're the best. You are the best above the rest. I say, Gantun Jombejani, baby. I'm finding a band,
Nobody but you. Get my best.
More music, quality talk. Rave 91.7 FM.
Imagine the sun without heat. Imagine water without wetness. Imagine the sky without the stars. Imagine movement without motion. Imagine Oshobo without Aro. Imagine Inyo without Eforiro. Imagine ocean without rain. Just imagine. Rave 91.7 FM would define every moment.
From your amazing radio channel, Rave 91.7 FM. It's 6 a.m.
Oh Lord of mercy. Oh Lord of mercy.
It's the Lumix production.
Ancestor. Oh Lord of mercy. Mbawolo uriakomyo. Oh Lord of mercy. Obapo, I When I walk, I want money. Papa, let your blessing rain on me. Oh Lord of mercy. Oh Lord of mercy. Oh Lord of mercy. I am a DP mercy. People they use them, abuse me, then tell me, say shame me no they see. The blessing, mercy, shame, sure. Don't show me like a G. That's what people telling me. One week shati wakoyo. I dey hustle, I dey maba, I dey cook, I dey go shati pay. I dey do 8 to 5, enter traffic every morning. Hope for mercy, hope for mercy, hope for mercy. A lot of mercy. Mbawolo uriakomyo. Oh Lord of mercy.
them talk I'm lójú mi. Wọ́n ní kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe, àwọn ọmọ inú mi ló ń gba bíìtì. Wọ́n ní bo ní Grammy wá wá o. There's no other way but you God. Wá sọ̀rọ̀ mi lóòótọ́. Make me strong, never let me fall. Jẹ́ kí ọmọ pé wọ́n lọ lọ́rọ̀. Ọlọ́wọ́ tó gbọ́rọ̀. Akíkí tán, ayẹyẹ tán, agbègbè tán. Alágbèdá iná. Ọlọ́dọ̀ mẹ́sì. Bàbá mi ìgbà wo ló ń rí akàn mi o? Ọlọ́dọ̀ mẹ́sì. Ọba po, ẹ jẹ́ kó pín nǹkan mi. Ẹ jẹ́ kó pín nǹkan mi. Better work, I want money. Torí owó mo ṣe é ṣiṣẹ́. Pápá fèrè síṣẹ́ mi. Let your blessing rain on me. Oh Lord of mercy, oh Lord of mercy, oh Lord of mercy. I am the be mercy. Baba mi ukubi, itakiri kiba mi kabiara. Matuku kiba nari, adu ikifu miwara. Seria bakiba, anu ni moriba. Ẹ̀mí ẹ̀nà wọn gbóngbó, àánú ni mo rí gbà. Ẹ̀mí ẹ̀bá mi nà wọn gbóngbó, ẹ̀nà wọn gbóngbó.
Welcome. CPH record.
When I was brought up by my poor single mother, sweet like a cover, to my sweet sugar butter. I was born with a silver spoon, and then I lost the spoon. And I give God all the glory. When I walk out, everybody say they know me. And I give God all the glory. As I sing, and I tell them my story. I'm better than the best. It's a never rest. Daddy, me pere mozo. Also me pola yo son. So me pere, papa me pere mozo. I jubilate. I celebrate. I'm better than the best. Appreciate. I'm better than the rest. All the shit that I see you not feel me, but make me strong. I'm feeling so glad that's why I sing this song. I'm a super duper nigga, spending dollars. Feel like your own money pass $1. Babangida, Eradua, all of them put together. When I give God all the glory, when I walk out, everybody say they know me. When I give God all the glory, I started sing, and I tell them my story. I'm better than the best. It's a never rest. Daddy, me pere mozo. Also me pola yo son. So me pere, papa me pere mozo. I jubilate. I celebrate. I'm better than the best. Appreciate. I'm better than the rest. Pop the champagne. Wake up in the morning and I brush my teeth. Go ask give me what to eat. It is with me in my body, it is with me in my soul, it is with me in my kidney and down below. I celebrate, I prostrate, I appreciate, champagne. Oh, I'm from the don't by day, celebrate. I'm better than the best. It's a never rest. Daddy, me pere mozo. It's a never rest. It's a never rest. Daddy, me pere mozo.
celebrate, I jubilate. No time to complain, boy, you know got time to complain. Yeah, I dey celebrate, I dey jubilate. See, no time to complain, boy, you know got time to complain. Pop some bottles and just feel okay. Everybody make you feel okay. Whoa, sexy ladies just they feel like me. Yeah. Make sure you just got to feel okay. Whoa, the thing they sweet me for my head, for my head. If you the best now for your head, for your head. The thing you the plan now for your head. Softly, kill yourself for my people to make me the jubilate. Me I they feel like I'm alligator. I say what am I? Me and my fans with the buzawa. Chikwebuka. In my life in Tenjika. Oh my God, I'm balling. Hey, I'm balling. Every day my phone is ringing. Hey, money is calling. Every night and day, I swear I'm happy. How I got here today, me I swear I'm happy. God, I beg for only one chance, and you give me plenty more chance. Oh my God, I only one chance. Now the chance I make them to dance. Oh, make me take them softly to celebrate you, One name up on I'm one of my day enter head, yo. Any work you do now for your head, yo. Mastercraft to the kitchen, they do they enter head, yo. Every night and day, I swear I'm happy. How I got here today, me I swear I'm happy. God, I beg for only one chance, and you give me plenty more chance. I beg for only one chance, now the chance they make them to dance. I celebrate, I jubilate. No time to complain, why you no got time to complain? Yeah, I dey celebrate, I dey jubilate. See, no time to complain, why you no got time to complain? Pop some bottles and just feel okay. Everybody make you feel okay. Whoa, sexy ladies just they feel like me. Make sure you just got to feel okay. Whoa, the thing they sweet me for my head, for my head. If you the best now for your head, for your head. The thing you the plan now for your head. Softly, kill yourself for my people to make me the jubilate. Me I they feel like I'm alligator. If you carry chicken like for my head, yo, my head, yo. If you drink it rosé, now for my head, yo, my head, yo. If you for my head, yo. But if you scatter the place, now for your head, yo. Every night and day, I swear I'm happy. How I got here today, me I swear I'm happy. God, I beg for only one chance, and you give me plenty more chance. I beg for only one chance, now the chance they make them to dance. Pop some bottles and just feel okay. Everybody make you feel okay. Whoa, sexy ladies just they feel like me. Make sure you just got to feel okay. Whoa.
Unbeatable sounds, clear frequency, getting you up to date with your favorite programs. We are always here to make you happy. Rave 91.7 FM, defining every beat of your moment.
Celebrate, 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 celebrate. Young Dirty.
The time has come for somebody to jubilate. Oh. The time has come for somebody to cut cake. Oh. The time has come for two people to celebrate. Oh. So make it dance how you want. Today not to oh yeah, yeah. Get up and do your dance. Get up now, turn around. Get up, be grooving now. Get up and break it down. Get up and do your dance. Get up and make the people jump and dance. So be like say them done this.
supposed to jump. Money that we got, everybody with the wallet. Pepper day we balance, balance yeah, front cost we balance. Spending money in dollars, bad we bad. We go use the helicopter. We gonna celebrate. Oh yeah, let's celebrate. Oh, bad we bad. We go celebrate. Hey yeah. Let me all of that.
They come, you all about it. Oh, yeah.
Patewa for more, eh. Patewa for more, Patewa, eh. Celebration, ready for divination,
Rastafari Selassie, Ole Emmanuel I, G. Tima mobile ya yeyi selesi, ma pere adura, yeah. Oh, Toba wotu eko wosi. Oh my pere, Toba wotu eko wosi. Oh my Savaye, mercies of the Lord, come down to your children, oh.
Don't get it twisted, it's Puffy and the beat.
I saw they sleep way and they wake. It's by your grace and nobody else. Life we are living now, it's so funny. Baba God, don't leave us, don't let me go astray. Baba God, don't leave us, He go show me the way. Ṣé ló lé wa lérè pàjáwìrì, wọ́n fẹ́ fi wá pa òbí wa lẹ́kùn. Wọ́n lé wa lérè pàjáwìrì o, wọ́n fẹ́ fi wá pa òbí wa lẹ́kùn. Mercies of the Lord, come down to your children.
That green, my own me, sound to share some accusation, you know what I mean? Dr. Fry's about to go insane once again. You know what I mean? Yeah. Miss a free entertainment, baby. Yeah, one now. Yeah. What it do? Let's go.
Every time I wake, I go past prison law. Now you make me rest, now you wake me up. All the good things that you do for me, I'm happy now. Waiting I go do, I'm not to thank you, Lord. Thank God, 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 thank God.
Hey, I'm a bad fake cheap. Now how my jet back key, but what did they your pataki? Carry be life, me shit change. Money on top you 1,000 naira blades, no drove by change. Let me let my thoughts real quick, call it shorty ray. Mobo Jew, alone, kini mori ray. Let me let it down, I write it 30 console. Let me know really, Timothy will control. And then you're shedding for long to be, along to wash you shoot, or with a shit to make a look be. Same along we know, no shit tell Koya. Along your Benny, watch your magic cow fire. Simba one new year, I tell it, and my nick will drew no. Munjamalani sing, motivate to all the no. I'm alone in me, on trip for issue. Then she buy the package, man. Oh, Maria, no just
Every time I wake, I go fast, praise the Lord. Now they make me rest, they wake me up. All the good things that you do for me, I'm happy, Lord. Waiting, I go do whatever, not to thank you, Lord. Thank God, 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 thank God.
Yes, multi-calorie. Tell look when you summary me back to find your free. Nigga Timon Kiwi, only also to me. Very low mommy minutes sing along to you me. Mom coming in to let you know how I'm feeling. Multi-ship break it, I'm a bang or koya feeling. Man do when no jotimbari, got him move. I got jotimbari, a jam, did the bamu. To Barry me tell it what was she running show. Mudukwella alone in this same level, made it pure. Elle est tout bas, mon continue sur tout ce sofa. Tout pas fait du quoi, là, où ma pari will be woofa. Every time I'm ballon, we saw the concern con. Bonnie, every moment, boom, plan it, con. Mon dupe, rip me, titty, jeppe. Et pas me titre, le prêt, ou à pas me choper.
Every time I wake, I go fast, praise the Lord. Now they make me rest, now they wake me up. All the good things that you do for me, I'm happy, Lord. Waiting, I go do, Baba, not to thank you, Lord. Thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank
Òṣogbo òròkì, Ifẹ̀ òòyè, Ìwó ọmọ olódù ọba, Ìkìrun àgùnbẹ́, Ẹdẹ mọ̀pó àrógun, Ìlá ọ̀rọ̀gún ọmọ ògbóyè, Ìjẹ̀ṣà òṣèré onílẹ̀ obì, Èjìgbò nílé owó ìwérín, Ọ̀rá ọmọ ìgbómìnà, rédíò rave ìkànnì 91.7 tiwantiwa ẹgbọ́ ẹgbádùn ẹ̀ ẹjẹ dòdò ẹ̀.
ẹ̀yin olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun o etí yín mélòó ẹ tẹ́tí gbọ́rọ̀ ìkìlọ̀ nípa àrùn aṣekúpani coronavirus tó ti di àrísá iná àkótágìrì ejò káàkiri àgbáyé iléeṣẹ́ rave 91.7 FM Òṣogbo ló ní kí gbogbo èèyàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ó dẹ́kun fífi gbogbo ìgbà wà láàrin èrò láti dènà fífa atẹ́gùn ara wa símú ká yàgò fún bíbọwọ́ dídì mọ́ra ẹni gbàgè ká máa lo ìbòmú àti ìbò ẹnu lóòrèkóòrè tá a bá fẹ́ sí tàbí wúkọ́ ó pọn dandan ká máa bo ẹnu ká yàgò fún bíbọwọ́ àti dídì mọ́ra ẹni gbàgè ká máa lo ìbòmú àti ẹnu lóòrèkóòrè tá a bá fẹ́ sí tàbí wúkọ́ ó pọn dandan ká máa bo ẹnu àti mú ká sì máa jó àwọn aṣọ tá a bá sín tàbí wúkọ́ sí kó jóná fínfín ká jìnnà gédéǹgbé sí ẹni tó bá ń wúkọ́ tàbí sín níwọ̀n ẹsẹ̀ bàtà mẹ́ta èyí tó wá ṣe pàtàkì ní fífi ọṣẹ àti omi fọwọ́ wa lóòrèkóòrè tàbí lílo hand sanitizer déédéé tá a bá ti kẹ́fín kọ́ wíwú orí fífọ́ àbáàdì sísín lásìnjù mímọ́ rẹ ni wẹ̀sì àti ibà léraléra káyà kàn sí àwọn elétò ìlera lọ́gán ká sì máa gba àwọn elétò ìlera láàyè láti ṣe ìtọ́jú kòkòrò àrùn kòrónà kó má bàa di tọ́rọ́ fọ́nkálé ìmọ̀ràn yìí wá láti iléeṣẹ́ rave 91.7 FM Òṣogbo.
91.7 Rave FM.
Who are we?
We are the ones who bring you breaking news stories as they happen.
Who are we?
We are jukebox, playing you the latest of amazing music from our rich music database across genres.
Who are we?
We are the ones who deepen social conversations through our quality talk platforms.
Who are we?
We are the Rave Nation. Rave us!
Rave 91.7 FM, defining every beat of your moment.
Wherever you are, you know we'll get you the most music variety all day.
Just turning it up and have you get to
Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on.
That's what we do, all day, every day.
I'm loving it.
Rave 91.7 FM.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to Turning Point. I'm Femi Emmanuel. Let's take off. Today's wisdom bite for our meditation is this: reliance on God makes a great giant out of an ordinary person. Reliance on God makes a giant out of an ordinary person. A songwriter wrote, "The arm of flesh will fail you. You dare not trust your own. Nothing in life sums up without God." Some people get angry when God is being mentioned in a discussion of life's issues such as this. But the truth is, life originated from God. He is the source of life. All evolution theories are not sustainable. Every authentic and genuine scientist attributes life, especially the human lives, back to God. If that is the case, any person without God's dimension is weak and bound to fail. This morning, I want to make a clarion call to all my dear listeners to be more conscious of God, our Maker, and make genuine effort to get closer to Him. As humans, we are so weak and vulnerable, such that when we sleep, we do not determine our waking up. When we travel, we have no assurance in ourselves or returning back home alive or in one piece. When we make our plans to embark on the venture, our only hope is that God will cause it to be fruitful. Now, let me bid you bye-bye this morning with these 3 quick points. Number 1, there is God. The things we see and even the things we do not see point to the fact that there is God. There must be a great mind behind this entire system. A theory says that man developed from ape or gorilla some thousands of years ago. Then I ask, why has the development stopped? We ought to have by now developed into something else. The reality of God cannot be denied. Number 2, we need God. Every one of us needs God. There is a God-shaped vacuum in all of us. Nothing else can fill that gap except God Himself. Those trying to gain satisfaction from other things are only fooling themselves. 3, finally, get in touch. When you locate God, He relocates you and gives you your own allocation as well. My final word: none of us can make it satisfactorily in life without God. Good morning. Listen to this. Telephone numbers to call for prayers and for counseling appointments is Pastor Bode Oluwaleye on 0902 45 77796. 0902 45 77796. Is anointed, knowledgeable, matured in the Lord and the ministry to help you with all the spiritual needs you may have. If you reside in Osogbo, especially if you live around Olaya, Owode-Ede, Ikirun Road, Ofatedo, Odiolowo, Ede, Hallelujah Estate, Oroki Estate, Ogoluwa, and other areas around Osogbo and Ede, then worship with us every Sunday at Living Spring Chapel International, directly behind Fabome Petrol Station, around LG Main Showroom, Bogan, Ibadan Road. 2 services hold there every Sunday: 8 to 10 a.m. English service, 10 to 12 noon Yoruba service. On Tuesday, come to watch me live there, 6 to 7 p.m. Same venue. For more information on Sunday and Tuesday services and for prayers and counseling appointments, call Pastor Bode Oluwaleye on 0902 45 77796. Start calling or chatting now. God sent me because of you. Heaven will not rest until you are truly blessed and fulfilled. I'm Femi Emmanuel. I love you. Have a wonderful day.
With Rave 91.7 FM, I get informed, learn new things, listen to my favorite music. What else can I say? It's just an eye-opener to the world of exciting radio.
Radio Town Hall 9 be this so, and we don't enter Ibadan for Oyo State, where we're going to talk about insecurity in Nigeria and the various community initiatives for better security. My name na Afio Basi, and I'm going to drive this conversation today. Talk Your Own at the program where they give you the opportunity to talk about issues where they're important to you as Nigerians, no matter which part of the country where you date. Now, according to the National Bureau of Statistics report, where they do for December 2019, crime and insecurity now be the top challenges where they follow unemployment for back for inside Nigeria. So the question and debate from many people now, whether community efforts be the solution to current Nigeria's insecurity. How can regional or community security initiatives work better with Nigerian police? We're going to answer these questions and more with our panelists where they here and many Nigerians who are residents in Ibadan. I beg you to clap for ourselves. So make I come straight to now, where they here to talk your own. How secure do you feel as a citizen and why? Let's start with the gentleman behind.
I am Obatunde Oladapo. I work in an NGO called Plan Health Advocacy and Development Foundation based in Ibadan here. I just drove into a filling station. I saw some guys at the pump. I thought they were attendants at the station, and I found out they were armed robbers because they pointed a gun at me, dispossessed me of my phones, took some cash from me. They asked me to get down from the car. I thought they were going to get away with the car, but they ended up taking away the car key. Thank God they didn't shoot me to demobilize me, and they sped away on a bike. And since then, believe you me, my driving style has changed. I do more of defensive driving, and I suspect every motorcycle that drives close to me, especially in the evening. And I'm a night crawler, but I'm reducing my night crawling.
Thanks for sharing your story. The lady wearing green.
I am Emi Tomo Tobini Misire. Recently, I had to register for NYSC, and part of the states that came was Kaduna. I know about the kidnapping issue in Kaduna, so you might think this insecurity issue is happening in a state far from us, but it actually affects us in the long run. So I'm really scared right now to people set to Kaduna.
Bring the microphone to the gentleman wearing brown.
Sincerely, I feel quite insecure. My name is Adela King Timothy. A few years ago, my first daughter was coming from school back home, and somehow she fell into the hands of kidnappers. Now, at about 10 p.m., we felt, okay, let's go to the nearest police station. Unfortunately, getting there, the officer in charge said, well, are you not a Nigerian? There's nothing we can do about it. So since then, just like the last speaker said, I want to suspect everyone around. That's my daughter. It will take God to have, recovered him. I mean, she was traumatized. Apart from that, as a parent, how do you expect me to feel? So the society is quite unsafe.
Thanks for sharing. So with some of the things we've heard, and with your own personal experiences, do you think that Nigeria actually needs community or regional efforts to end the many crimes and insecurity across the country? Okay, the gentleman with the nice cap on the head.
My name is Joshua Okediji.
Okay.
I'm a book publisher. I think Nigeria is overdue for community policing because in the real sense of it, the conventional police, they actually need the collaboration of the people in their communities to be able to sniff the hideouts of criminals. When you go to the police station to make an inventory or to report a crime, the first thing you will be asked is, who do you suspect? So in other words, the information you give will be needed to be able to do a proper investigation. As a person, I have busted some small crimes within my community. Collaborations with the vigilantes. So these are basic things that we can collaborate with the police.
All right, thank you very much. Just the gentleman by his side, okay?
Olu Ojedokun from the Faculty of Law, Leeds City University. I started out my career as a state prosecutor at the DPP's office in Abeokuta, Ogun State. So I do have some experience of this. But let's be very clear on some facts. We have over 371,000 policemen. Our population in Nigeria is over 200 million. So work it out. So therefore, what do we have? We have an under-police state. We have over-centralized policing. And policing is not just about the police. It's about each and every one of us. Because without us, policing is non-effective. So, of course, we need community policing. Because policing should be by consent, intelligence, and detection. We don't have any of those.
All right. So let's move around quickly.
Olanrewaju Kayode is my name. In the community, we know ourselves. And we can easily identify any element that is not part of us. But the challenge will now be, how do we get the cooperation of the bigger security force? Because when the community handles it itself, they will say, you are taking law into your hands.
Thank you very much. Quickly, before we continue with this conversation, let's introduce the panel here. We get Mr. Fatai Osheni, will be SA Security and Executive Secretary of Oyo State Security Trust Fund. Also a former Lagos State Commissioner of Police. We also get AIG Bashiru Makama, will be the Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 11. And the lady will sit with them now, Mrs. Dolakwa Dosumu, will be the State Director of the National Orientation Agency, NOA, Oyo State. You've heard what these people have talked about now, the audience here. What do you think about how insecure they feel in the country and why the need for community or regional effort in tackling the crimes and many insecurity situations across the country? Okay, Mr. Fatai Osheni.
Thank you very much. Let me first say that whatever I'm talking here is with all sincerity. I served in the Nigeria Police for 35 years. And I'm out here now amongst my people. Nigeria is the most difficult place to police. A lot of us are insincere. We are not truthful. We don't have a culture of security. People don't even care to know when you tell them how to secure themselves. I'm talking, look, people that know me in Lagos know, and also in Benue State. The success I recorded in Lagos is through the people. One of the most notorious criminals, even bigger than Evans, is called TK, who was the mastermind of all the bank robberies in Lagos before I go there. The whole of Badagry came out. The people have always come out, and that voluntary policing sector initiative, the whole of Agege bought into it. And that is why when we're talking of community policing regional initiative now, it is something we've been doing. So it has been good. It can be better. We only need more enlightenment.
Thank you very much. A lot of hands are up. Anyone wants to speak? So let's quickly hear from Dolakwa Dosumu.
What we have on ground necessitates everyone to be conscious of the security. The man in the house should secure the family. The household should be secured first. Then you talk about the community, you talk about the local government, about the state. For instance, if you are living in a community and suddenly you start to see movement of strangers in the community, before now, everyone will look away. Nobody cares. So now, the narratives have changed. We need to change our orientation. It's not a matter of just castigating security people, they are not doing enough, security people. This community thing, let all of us come together. Take ownership of securing the community. And when you do that, you would have confidence to be able to tell the security man what is happening in your community.
Okay, all right.
Talk of community policing. Before the former policing, we have been securing ourselves. It is not a new initiative. But Nigerians are making noise, especially the elite. It's unfortunate.
So why do you think there's so much noise about it now? Why is it such a big issue?
Because we don't want to accept a reality. I joined the Nigeria Police in 1984.
Going on right now?
I joined police in 1984. And in Shagamu, where I served, we have constabulary police, we have members of the community that joined us. If we want to arrest, we go to the traditional ruler. They will show us the house. They will say, Omo Baba Kini Lele, Ilie Lele. So it has been part of us.
What
no
do you think could it
memory.
be because the former way was not working?
It's not the former way, it has been part of us. It is for all of us to be conscious of our security and hone our security. No one can secure you as we secure yourself.
Thank you
must
very
know
much.
that.
We'll come to the audience in a moment, but let me quickly talk with the AIG. So you are in charge of not just one particular, but Zone 11, which has different states. Do you have a lot of people, as in community members, coming to partner with the police? When I say partner, coming to report issues to the police or coming to give you intelligence? And what are the achievements currently?
To me, it is not always what is expected. Where if something is going on there, the next person will say, no, don't go there. Or somebody will get up and say, okay, I've observed something I want to report. The wife will say, is it your house? Sit back. So everybody is left at the mercy of security agents, supposing they don't come.
People's hands are already up because I think they have something to say concerning this.
Yes. As to achievements, well, people are coming out. We have had intelligence in cases where people are kidnapped, robberies are committed, even after the incident. It depends, also, of course, again, on the consciousness of who you are dealing with, which, if a crime is committed, you do not expect it instantly for you to solve. It goes
But basically, you say that there's been some successes.
Absolutely.
Okay,
yes.
but I believe that there's also been some challenges. There's also been some dangers. But we will look into that in a short while. Let's take a break, and we will be back shortly. Hold your thoughts.
We're taking a short break. Short break. Talk your own. We'll be right back. You're back on Talk Your Own. Talk Your Own. Make Naija better.
This na Talk Your Own, Make Naija Better, that the program where they listen to, and we did our town hall meeting edition. You know how they do for town hall meeting, we they bring Nigerians face to face with those with the authority to discuss issues where they very important to them. And today we they discuss Nigeria's insecurity and if community effort may be the solution to the current insecurity situation where they the country. Before we went on break, we had the panelists raising up several issues, Abi. And I see say even the audience, as in una hand on they come up. So now opportunity for you to talk. Straight to the point.
My name is Fisayo Olorunfemi. I grew up in Kaduna State. My parents still stay there. He was saying something about Nigerians not being security conscious. What do you say about a state like Kaduna where they enter into your house to kidnap you? The owner of Atagas Khan, his wife was kidnapped with their 2 children. They killed all the vigilante people on the road. So even on the issue of community policing, how do you want to empower them and enable them? That's one. I was kidnapped. I was kidnapped in Ibadan that was supposed to be safer than the north. I was able to smuggle out my small phone I was holding. I called, and the person that spoke on the phone, wherever it is, may God forgive him. My dear, calm down. What is it? Calm down. That was the attitude I got. And I was like, track my phone. Try to track my phone. I called my elder sister because, of course, it was of no relevance. My elder sister was fidgeting, ran to a police station. They told her to come back after 24 hours. That if it's not up to 24 hours, it cannot be said to be a kidnap case. Incidentally, she was able to call the then Commissioner of Justice of Oyo State, who was the pastor of my church. And before 4 a.m., they found me from wherever I was. Please, if you don't know who is who, they almost cannot find you in this country. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. If you don't know who is who, they will not find you.
Thank you for sharing such a sad story. The lady there with the gele.
My name is Tinu Agbaje. I'm from the African Gerontological Society. I recently moved to Mokola, and the first thing I did, I went to the police station, I collected their number. Then there was a time there was a problem around the front of our house, and immediately I called the police. They came immediately.
Thank you. The gentleman wearing white.
Well, my name is Adebola Agbaje. I'm a lawyer. My observation is that there is a breakdown in the trust between the police and members of the public. So how can the police repair that trust?
Okay, please, let's hear from somebody from this center.
Thank you very much. My name is Dimeji Shudeke. Truth is, how many people here actually praise that something will come up that will involve you and police here? Yes, even if you are innocent, you want to report, you know the case. We have issues of police killing youths right now, and we can't blind ourselves to that reality. Once I see that uniform, sir, I'm scared of you. I don't want to have anything to do with you.
All right, let's hear from the police now. AIG Makama, wetin police they do now to build back this trust so that we go fit help to tackle this insecurity issue wella?
Thank you. So many ways to clear up the negative perception, because first and foremost,
Oga Makama, so make I just ask one quick question before you continue. Do you actually believe, say, community members don't lose trust for police?
Of course, from what I've heard here, without being told, I know that Nigerians have lost trust, have lost hope, and that is the essence of what is being introduced now. What are we doing? We are trying to close up the gap between the distrust and the policeman who requires all the trust to do his job. Because of that distrust, in many instances, we've had cases that are even unreported. And that's what the IG is trying to do in this case, introducing the community constabulary to members of the community, for members of the community to identify those that they will require to serve them, those that are good enough, not the miscreant, that will serve the community. So we are trying to bridge that gap. It's not an easy task. Societal challenges is an issue. We've had cases where even vigilante members that are selected to serve the community go back at night and do something else. So it has a lot of orientation needs to be
basically
perfected
orientation.
to get
Thank you
there.
very much. Mr. Fatah Osheni, briefly now, I know you've done a lot of work, being former commissioner of police in Lagos, and also right now you are the SA security. How does this mistrust between the police and community members affect the work of security?
That is why I have raised up my hands. It is unfortunate on a daily basis how policemen stop Okadas and collect money. You cannot take that out. But the fact is this, the police reflects the society. Some of us here, if they give you the uniform, you will perform well. Someone has said that you have plenty policemen carrying handbags. Any of you here, if they elect you councillor tomorrow, the first thing you ask for is a policeman that will follow you. It's a society that has degenerated to that level. Even at the lawmakers, the people in government, that is the truth we must face. This was the police that will take children to cross the road, but everything turned upside down in this country is the fault of who? All of us.
So where did
If
we
they
get
want
it
to
wrong?
recruit a policeman now, they will ask the chairman of the local government, the traditional ruler to come and attest. No one, I say it loudly, that will say that this boy has been throwing stones in the community, don't recruit him. They will say, no, he's the best man in this community. So we must talk to it. We are talking of community policing and whatever. The Inspector General of Police addressed all the governors of the Southwest in Lagos. And everything everyone is saying is that how much are they going to pay them? We don't have the culture of service. We don't have the culture of this is our obligation, civic obligation as per the Constitution. So if you want to change the police, the people must also be reoriented. That is it.
Now, how would this community effort work with the police in securing our nation, Nigeria? Bring the mic. We have somebody from the Vigilante Group of Nigeria here.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Professor Nelson Fashino. I'm a professor in the University of Ibadan, and I'm the national PRO to VGN. It will work when Nigeria goes for the right people in the community to do the community policing duty.
Olanrewaju Kayode is my name. How will it work? The police need to come back to the community and do better orientation for the people to accept them and put their trust in them.
Thank you. That lady behind.
My name is Aninolubo Kende. I believe that community policing would work if, first of all, the Nigerian police is decentralized and we bring it back to the region so that the police in the region and the community will work hand in hand to build trust with the people.
Thank you. See that gentleman wearing black to my extreme right?
My name is Tunde Olawo. I think it will work better when everybody is ready to own this thing. Owning it in the sense that we should be willing to also make some commitments, even if it is in the form of payment. The government alone cannot do it. I've seen instances where a DPO had to take the extra tire from his car to put in the police van. So we must own the system, even the police.
Thank you.
Okay, my name is Ibilola Kolawole. It will work if we don't see this as competition with the police officers I mean, we should.
When you say we, that's the community
yeah,
people,
the community,
and the police don't see it as a
competition among themselves.
I'm Rohima Arogunda, the postgraduate student at University of Ibadan. So I think it will work well if the police do not see the community police as adversaries. Rather, they should collaborate together to build back the trust that the community has in the police.
Finally, that man will wear that
now,
check.
I want to say
Tell me your name.
Ayo Kilano is my name. Now, I want to say we're not looking at the effect of religious leaders. As we try to pass this message on policing, orientation, and the rest, religious leaders should be involved. People tend to believe the imams much more. And if the pastor comes to tell them about the police, oh my God, they will just be going after the police every day.
Thank you very much for sharing that. Because of time, we could come to the panel. AIG Makama, we've all accepted that there's need for community or regional effort in tackling insecurity. What is the framework designed to actually make this work?
Well, to help it work is what the police high command have started. That is, one, by making sure that those that are brought are people of proven characters by community leaders. One of the principles of it is that an officer will be given a particular area to man. We call that geographical policing. He is there day in and out. The people know him. He knows them. If one person is packing out of the community, oh, Mr. Jide, are you living? Where is your next contact?
So ultimately, the report gets to the police.
Gets back. And it also helps in collation of data about people in the community. It's going to help them in a long way to get some of these things. So that's why I said more of intelligence than overt operation for the community members.
So these people that you are recruiting from the communities, are there plans on how to monitor them?
Of course, they will report to their immediate.
So what you're saying now is that there is a line of procedures in which these things are carried out?
Yes, communication itself, equally there is a line, because it's not going to be community members alone. It's going to be together with the police.
Thank you. Let me talk with Mrs. Dolapo Dosumo. Finally, what would you be doing to ensure that this works?
We will target those that we think will be part of the volunteers at the community level, bring them together with the police to decide to make it work.
Thank you.
And also, we will encourage more of success stories. It's important. When somebody is doing something good, let's say it out. And the other way too. If somebody is doing something bad, we'll say it out so that it will be an example or a lesson to other people.
Thank you very much for sharing. Finally, Mr. Fatai Osheni, you've been working with the police in the past, and then you're still into security now, especially in Oyo State. So from your experiences and working with government, what advice would you have for the police, for communities, for the states, for the nation as a whole, to ensure that community or regional effort collaborating with the police works in tackling insecurity in the country?
I would say that community policing has been working. How do we make it better is by having in our mind that I can be the next victim of crime. And of course, no one should lay sole ownership to whatever initiative. The community policing belongs to the community. All of us must see it as service to humanity, including the people that are wearing uniform. There are most of us here, parents, when they are pursuing their children as a criminal and he runs into the house, they will go and cover him with clothes and they will shut the door. We are pursuing this boy, he has killed someone. They say, no, nobody has entered this place. So we must let everything we do be devoid of politics, tribal sentiment, and the religious leaders, the so-called elders, they should stop misleading the masses.
All right, we will end on this note. I want to thank our panelists, Mr. Fatai Osheni, who is the SA Security and Executive Secretary of your State Security Trust Fund, AIG Bashiru Makama, the Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 11, and Mrs. Dolapo Dosumo, the State Director of National Orientation Agency, NOA, or your state. And a bigger thanks goes to my audience. Please, a round of applause for yourself. Thank you. And that's it on Talk Your Own Radio Town Hall meeting for today. We visited Ibadan, Oyo State, for today's edition, and we've discussed whether community effort is a solution to current Nigeria's insecurity. We talked about the dangers of these, and suggestions were proffered on how regional or community security initiatives can work better with Nigeria Police to better the security of the country. Yourself, you fit trick your mouth on top this matter. Quick, join the conversation on top of our Facebook and Instagram page, BBC Media Action Niger. On Twitter, we are at Talk Your Own. And you fit send text message to the number 070-8282-1279. The number again now 070-8282-1279. My name na Afi. Until next time, I beg, no tire to talk your own. Make Niger better.
Talk Your Own is made by BBC Media Action Nigeria.
This is Rave 91.7 FM.
We don't have to go to 360 degrees. Now it's time we go the 180. You don't have to climb the highest mountains, for all you're looking for is within you. Open the eyes of your mind, your ears and mouth, as I sing my song. Open the eyes of your mind, your ears and mouth, as you hear my words. Oh, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day. I'll be waiting, I'll be home. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day. I'll be waiting, I'll be. We still live in yesterday. Many today the waste away, but nevertheless it's never late. Oh, see the times have changed. I thought you knew that these words will never ever wait for you. The water's gone past times of fighting, so drop your guns and your swords and let us live all as one. We all need love and understanding, so drop your guns and your swords and let us live all as one. Oh, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day. I'll be waiting. Oh, I'll be. Oh, oh, every nation across the ocean is more than just a goddess. We all need one another. Oh, oh. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day, ba-da-da-ba-ba-da-day. I'll be waiting for you, for you, you and you. I'll be waiting for you, every people, wherever you be. It's more than just a color.
The frequency with attitude. My radio, it's got quality. Rave 91.7 FM. We define your every moment.
Imagine the sun without heat. Imagine water without wetness. Imagine the sky without the stars. Imagine movement without motion. Imagine Oshobo without Aro. Imagine Inyo without Eforiro. Imagine Ocean without Rave. Just imagine. Rave 91.7 FM would define every moment.
Hello, this is Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Hi, my name is Barbara from Brazil.
This is Roosevelt Ducelis from here in the United States.
This is Dr. Madeline Wright from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Hi, my name is Isenia Fagan.
Hello, this is Brittany from America.
I'm Daniel from Slovenia.
Hi, I'm Lucia Mimiaga from Mexico.
Hi, my name is Veronica. I'm from Hungary, which is...
Hi, I'm Ana Paula from Brazil.
This is Mark Fallow from Washington, D.C.
Hi, my name is Gigi from Thailand.
My name is Soyoung Min from South Korea.
Listen.